Hello Internet, welcome to Drone Theory, where we talk about all types of brand new and exciting theories within the animated series Murder Drones. Today we'll be talking about the brand new teaser Don't Look, and its own mysteries to be delved into, including a very ominous shadow type dragon figure, a very demonic laugh, and also featuring episode 6's potential plotline, all future episode release dates, as well as the mysteries behind Uzi's power to go into memories and interact with them. Anyways, let's start with some stuff to instantly click you into this video. The trailer. So let's just play it for you right here. Well, from the get-go, there isn't a lot to just go off of, but yet again, there is. Firstly, there's a very ominous elevator door supposedly on the bottom floor, well, wherever that is. The scene changes in sync with the music as it starts elevating upwards through the floors, into which they all give the same sort of dead drone vibe, abandonment. On a desk is also a J.C. Jensen company logo, which could highly suggest that the building that is being shown is where the J.C. Jensen Company's grounds were originated. Moving on to the next floor, we see a computer still brightly on considering the age of how long that computer's been there for. Apart from that, the room looks quite clean compared to the other two we've seen, and so let's move on to the next floor. It appears that the floors were getting cleaner as the severe piles of drone pieces were minimizing. However, there is one drone on this floor that seems dead, but still has the lights on blue. Typically when we see a drone dead, their heads are either offline, or the head is replaced with a generic error signal that's red. Either way, we are not going to pry into a single topic for this video, especially with a topic like that, as it seems ridiculous. Upon this scene, however, we hear the baby's laugh, or its voice in general, and the lights flicker in sync. I just want to say that's a cool effect. There's nothing to worry about for that. I don't think so anyways. It's just, I wanted to point the attention to detail out there. Now this is where things spice up incredibly here in this scene. With the screenshots here, that you can see, this dragon type shadow that is illuminating from the light appears to me that these are signs of the zombie tail that Uzi had acquired when she started overheating into a zombie drone. This could be entirely false on my end, and I do apologise if so, but it seems strangely in the same shape and, you know, the same design. It possibly could be another zombie drone or a new character. Moving on to the floor above, the piles of robot drone pieces are back and piling up incredibly high, blocking most of the camera's view. We do however spot security cameras in a clear view compared to the following ones we'll be seeing, which these seem to interpret a meeting room of some sort, or you know, like a lobby. Now again, trying to start sentences is quite difficult, so I'm just going to switch straight to the next scene with sounds from the trailer referencing a quite memorable laugh. Now let's rewind to episode 3. Bingo! We have spotted the potential drone, or you know, the disassembly drone that is appearing to laugh at whatever it's laughing at. Now mixing this with the title Don't Look could give us some clues that V once looked at whatever it is that manipulates the code of a drone to become hostile. It's a bit of a stretch, but with the title referencing to not look, and V's urge to murder Uzi but cares for N's limits, maybe the program manipulation that when V looks at a supposed thing triggers her to go into disassembly mode and hits the laughter. It's a bit of a stretch, but you know. Now the final scene we get from this is the above, where Uzi, N and V are all standing in a group with both the girls being quite concentrated on whatever's down there, whereas N seems more worried, potentially knowing the details of what's unfolding inside the building. In the thumbnail, however, we see the same shot, but a blue hand is rising from what I assume to be the pile of drone bodies. Now, we saw as well that there was a dead, or a supposed dead drone inside the building, but its lights were blue. Maybe they're still alive, but I'm unsure. Now moving on to my episode 6 plot, the layout of it. With the biggest and most obvious cliffhanger in the century on an animated series, it's safe to say either some sort of big fight will happen or some unknown technical issues will occur and malfunction, but let's attempt to debunk it all from what we have. We are shown that Tessa is a person that works at JC Jensen, which proves that JC Jensen is still in business despite the planet's human extinction. And we are shown scenes earlier on in the series that she is also working aside the disassembly drones to raise all worker drones that are alive and working still. This is pretty much the only information on the up-to-date stuff of Tessa that we know. We do know the backstory of her and potentially why she's now killing all these drones from the scenes, as she had saw in the memory, but she does not kill the close ones to her like N, V and J because they were normal. Now my guess here is that there might be a dramatic scene to kill Uzi, but M blocks it, which slightly eases Tessa's rage to kill that worker drone Uzi, and will be in shock by Tessa's appearance, and it'll be vice versa, but also possibly a letdown expression on Tessa's side, seeing the disassembly drones fail to kill Uzi and now be together as a group. Now I believe they will continue to pry into the mysteries of this solver, and there could potentially be yet another disgusting creature as we saw in episode 2. Dole appears to have had a fight in episode 3 and now just simply lingers in the episodes watching, but appears more on the ally side rather than an enemy. A cool potential thing that might happen is them actually returning to that mansion where everything went down, if that's still intact of course, and there we may see Sin again in some sort of potential form. It's quite hard to predict 18 minutes or longer of footage in a condensed episode of Murder Drones Theories, but here we are. I really do believe some sort of thing will happen in episode 7 wise or 8. And episode 6 will be that starting point. It will give us the light to then allow us to see more clearly on what's to come, as we got a flashback episode and a huge cliffhanger for 5. Moving on to the release dates, that's right, it takes a rough estimate of 2 months to have the Murder Drones episodes out and working, and I was quite close with my previous prediction except for the fact that I said it was going to release on Wednesday of that week. Oh dear. So, here's my predictions on the future dates of it all. Episode 6, as we know, is releasing on the 18th of August. Episode 7 could release after that on October 27th, just in time for Halloween to introduce some insane parts of the story, with Episode 8 following on December 29th, just before New Year's, to see what's in the future for Murder Drones 2024, or 2025 most likely. But yeah, that ends my little theory video. Hopefully it's around 8 minutes long, or just a little bit less, maybe 7 minutes. Didn't want to take all your time up, just wanted to explain everything in my head, because I never really got to do that for episode 5 and its own explanation behind it, which I should do. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know where it's going to be, or I don't know what it's going to be, but have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.